Hi folks. Found in the San Bernardino Mountains, an Anunnaki thumbprint. This is obviously a tool made for grinding or sanding. And that's the front. Here's the back. And let me show you the difference between my thumb and the actual print. Then I'll show you a close-up. It was obviously used for an ashtray, unfortunately. And there's the actual difference between me and the print. I'm 6 foot tall. Both pieces are pumice, and it has been tested as pumice. That's a problem. Pumice is formed from lava. There's 6 pieces here. There's the Anunnaki thumbprint, gray lava, red lava beside it, flow lava upper right, just a piece of concrete, and a river rock of granite. Obviously it's not granite, the pores don't match. It's not flow lava, it's too tight. The pores are too tight for regular lava too. So let me show you how I think it was made. And we'll test a few different ways. First, you have to have a ball of pumice. And I got a piece of clay just to simulate. Roll it around. The problem is, it doesn't leave striations on the side like the actual piece. And I've found through testing there's only one way to do that, and that's to pat it like a tortilla. So let me form it up. And I'll just stick my thumb in it. The edges are so sharp on the original piece that it can't have been formed by rubbing. It would have destroyed the sides. The problem is, my fingerprint doesn't match. It's much too wide at the bottom and much too narrow at the top. So let me get a representative piece of a red clay, like hot lava, and form it up. And we'll do a side by side. I found that if you press upside down, it forms something like what's there. But the problem is, again, the angles at the top and the sharpness of the edges don't match. So let me roll it around, form it up again. It has to be pressed one time in order to make that fashion of a print. And it had to have been formed exactly as if you're putting your thumb into a piece of clay. But it's not human. So I molded a piece of representative clay, and that's what it looks like. Very much E.T. Steven Spielberg got it right. And those are the pieces. And one more time. And there you have it, an Anunnaki thumbprint. Thank you.
A Hopi Spirit Blanket. This particular piece is a very well cared for, hand-woven blanket that is a spirit voyage. Portrayed in the very forefront are two kinds of cactus and one kind of grass. The grass is sawgrass or Jimson weed. The cactus is barrel cactus from which mescaline is made, and the other is peyote. Now this particular piece shows the passage of the Hopi people, and the tracks around the edges, the large tracks are the Bear clan. The small tracks are the Muyi or Mouse clan. Off to the lower left is one of the Ant people, and to the lower right would be Spider Woman. Spider Woman is actually the main character besides Tawa, the sun god, in Hopi tradition. And it goes, in the beginning there were only two, Tawa, the sun god, and the Spider Woman, the earth goddess. All the mysteries and power in the above belonged to Tawa, while Spider Woman controlled the magic of the below. In the underworld abode of the gods, they dwelt, and they were all. There was neither man nor woman, bird nor beast, no living thing unto these two willed it to be. And I'm paraphrasing, but there came a time when Tawa and the Spider Woman had the same thought, to create. And apparently Spider Woman took mud and breathed life into it. And so it goes that they were led out of the underground after a great flood. It goes, now I shall lead all these created beings to the land that you shall cause to appear above the waters, said Spider Woman. Then Tawa took down his burnished shield from the turquoise wall of the kiva, and swiftly mounted his glorious was to the above. After Spider Woman had bent her wise, all-seeing eyes upon the thronging creatures around her, she wound her way among them, separating them into groups. Thus and thus shall you be, and thus shall you remain, each one in her own tribe forever. You are Zunis, you are Kohinos, you are Paiutes, the Hopis, all people were named. Placing her magic twins beside her, Spider Woman called all the people to follow where she led. Through all the four great caverns of the underworld she led them until they finally came to an opening, a sipapu, which led above. This came out at the lowest depth of the Colorado River, and was the place where the people were come to gather salt. So lately had the endless waters gone down that the turkey, pushing ahead early, dragged its tail feathers in the black mud where all the dark mans were to remain forever. Now, this piece has been very well cared for. It dates to a purchase in 1945. So it probably is older than that. And what is actually configured here is ancient stories, and it is a spirit blanket meant to be followed on your own voyage. And since my own path leads me all the way through Hopi territory, and Navajo, and all the Apache, I hope to have a very spiritual voyage myself, and I wish you all the love and luck that I wish for my trip to Marfa in April. As I continue to gain knowledge, I continue to try to share, and I want to thank you all for your views. You all have a good day.